Hello everyone, please excuse the fact I look like an absolute toe today, but I wanted to film this video, so we're just going to deal with how I look today. What a weird intro. Anyway, today I thought I would do a little haul of things I've picked up either from charity shops or on Depop, because I'm currently doing second-hand September, which is run by Oxfam, and essentially it means that I'm not buying any new clothes for the whole of September. We are on the 23rd of September today, so I only have a week to go, and I thought I'd just show you some of the bits I did pick up, because I still like to buy things. Obviously I know it's better to fully just stop buying clothes altogether, but for me and my previous spending habits, it's not very, like, what's the word? Basically it's not very achievable for me to fully stop buying things, so obviously it's a lot better that I'm buying things second hand. So I thought I'd just do a little kind of try on of the things that I have picked up, because they're all things that I will get a lot of wear out of, so I feel like it's kind of a better purchase, if that makes sense. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling and just get into the actual clothes. I'm not really going to go in any particular order. I've just kind of chucked them all on my bed and we're just going to go with whatever comes up. Trust me to pick the hardest thing to show first. Obviously I'll do the try on clip, so it'll be a little bit easier to actually see what these things look like. But the first thing we have is this white top, and it's got, I don't know what the actual word for this kind of sleeve is. Is it tulip, or am I just making that up? Anyway, it's got like the kind of flared sleeve, and then it's tie at the front. I got this one on Depop for, I think it was £5, which is pretty good. It's like a nice quality top, and obviously because it's white, I feel like you can style it with a lot of things. So that was the first thing I picked up. So the next thing was another Depop find, and it is this skirt. Again, it's going to be quite difficult to show you, but it is a midi length skirt, more of like in between midi and maxi for me because I am quite short. But this was only £3, which I thought was really good. The original brand was New Look. I got this in a size 10. And it's just a kind of like flared midi skirt in this white like lace design. It's quite different to stuff I'd usually wear, but I think the beauty of doing second-hand September is it does make you try out new clothes that maybe you wouldn't usually consider. So yeah, for £3 I think this was an absolute bargain, and again because it's white you can style it with loads of different colours. The next thing I actually only picked up on Saturday, it's Monday today, yeah, on Saturday, and I think it's my favourite thing out of everything, and it was such a bargain. So it's this tartan style skirt with the pleats at the bottom, and it's a kind of like mix of tan, red and black. Anyways, it's like a nice kind of neutral colour. I had a tartan skirt when I was about 15 that I wore for years, but that was obviously before, you know, I went through proper puberty, so I was still like very small. I think I was like a size 6. So I sadly had to let that one go, and we've got this one. This was originally from H&M. It's in a size 10, and I think it's really flattering. It's not too short either. I find that with some mini skirts, if you're not going to wear like tights with it, it's a bit risky because it's quite close to like your bum and stuff, if you know what I mean. Whereas this one's like a nice length, like you can get away with not having to wear tights with it, if that makes sense. So yeah, I absolutely love this. It's honestly my favourite piece because you can keep it really casual and just wear it with a t-shirt, or if you want to look posh you can wear like a roll neck jumper or something with it. I feel like there's just a lot of options of what I can do with this, and yeah, for £3 it was an absolute bargain. I actually got this from a charity shop, not Depop. I think it was St Barnabas, but it might have been a different one, I'm not too sure. The next thing we have is a t-shirt. This was a Depop find, and again I'm hoping you'll see it a little bit better on the try on, but it's got these two like cherubs on it and it says Insta ready. I think this was around £5 as well, and again it's nice and simple. I feel like you can style it with a lot of things, and this was in a size medium, originally from the brand Girls Know All. The next thing I got would have to come close second in my favourites. This was again another Depop find, and it is this midi skirt, again sort of maxi on me, but that's just a given at this point. Originally from the brand Love Own, and I got this in an 8, which was a little bit risky because I am just pretty much a solid 10, but luckily it does fit me quite nicely. It's a kind of satin material, as I say, midi skirt. It's a nice rusty orange colour with black polka dots on it, and then it's got like a slit on the side of the leg. The slit does come up quite high, it's quite risky, but not too much. Like it's workable, do you know what I mean? And I think that was around £5 as well. Like everything apart from, I think the most expensive thing I got was a jumper on Depop, which we'll do next, and I think that was around £20. But that was from one of those, you know, like the vintage Depop shops where they just can overprice things. Like, I'm not going to be shady, but they can like make things a lot more expensive than they probably should be. Speaking of the expensive jumper, here it is in all of its glory. It's this nice kind of mustardy yellow colour, and then the brand is BSCO, which I've never heard of before. Maybe it's quite well known, I'm not too sure. So it's just got the big logo on it and it says the one and only. However, I didn't really read it properly when I bought it. So this is actually, I think, a men's XL. And oh my god, it is so long. I can't even show you the end of it with my arms. There we go. My arms are fully extended and this is the length of it. Like, I honestly don't even know if I could pass this off as like a jumper dress. It's that long. I'm thinking, I don't really trust my own DIY skills, but I'm thinking maybe I could crop it myself. Because in the length it is, I'm not going to wear it. Is that, yeah? Like, I don't know. I'll try and do something with it. Like, I really like the style of the jumper. It's just so long. Like, I don't know what to do with it. The next piece was from a charity shop and it's just this really basic cream jumper. It's in a knitted style and I got it in a 6. However, it is quite like oversized. I'm not sure if you can tell. And this was, I think, £2.50 or something, like £2.50 or £3. And I don't know if I said, but it was originally Topshop. So you know that back in the day they would have probably, oh geez, I can't speak. You know, back in the day they would have probably charged around like £25 for this, and I got it for £2.50, which we love. And again, this is just a really nice staple for autumn and winter that you can style with loads of different things. I feel like my wardrobe at the minute was lacking quite a lot of just basics that I can style with lots of things, like plain white t-shirts and like creamy things that go with a lot of colours. And I feel like now my wardrobe has a bit more, I don't know, I can use pieces more now that I have a few more basics in there. So I know at this point I've basically said all of the things I've bought are my favourites, but this will be number 3 in my favourites list. It is this jumper, again from a charity shop. The original brand was F&F, which I think is the Tesco brand. UK 10, and honestly the condition of this, you would honestly think it was brand new. I got this again, £3, and I'm not sure how well you can see it, but it's kind of like a mix of pinks, blues, reds and whites, and it just looks so nice. Honestly, I've worn this one so much, I think people are sick of seeing me in it, but it's so cozy and so pretty. Like, I just love it. And for £3, like, honestly, I think the thing I love most is, like, I'm always looking for a bargain anyway, and obviously charity shops are the best place to get a bargain. And obviously it's supporting a good cause as well, so you really can't go wrong. And if you don't really shop secondhand at the minute, I would 100% recommend it because it's just game changing. Like, you can get so many nice things at such a cheap price. Like, I have saved so much money this month just from not buying into fast fashion. So it's definitely made me kind of reconsider how I am shopping at the minute. Next up was one of the first pieces I actually bought for secondhand September, and it's so versatile as well, which I love. So it is just this, what's it called, slip dress. It's a style of slip dress. It's black and white and has like these, let's see if it'll focus. Are you focusing? It's black and white and has these like paisley style flowers on it. It's just really simple. I think you could style it with a bout, however I literally own one bout which does not match. So I need to invest in a new bout, and then I feel like if you wanted it to be a bit more like cinched in and styled, that would look really nice. And this again was £3 on Depop, which just baffles me because that is such a bargain. It's originally from the brand Charlotte Holton for RI Clothing. Maybe that's River, no, I don't really know. I'm very misinformed about brands and stuff, like I really don't know. But this was in a 12, and actually it fits me really nicely because it's not too like skin tight. I like, if I'm wearing like a slip style dress, for it to be a bit more loose so that you can, like, if you want to, put a jumper underneath and things. So yeah, this one I've got loads of wear out of. £3, it's an absolute bargain, and I think it looks really cute as well. So we're finally on to the last item, which I'm sure you're all glad about because this was actually a lot longer than I thought. I didn't really realise how many things I picked up. But obviously, like I said, they're all really easy to style pieces that I'll get a lot of wear out of. So the last thing we have is this mango denim jacket in this really nice red colour. As I say, it was from the brand Mango in a medium. This again was one of my pricier pieces. I got it off Depop. I got it on Depop for £20. So a little bit more pricey, however for a denim jacket that is so reasonable, especially from, sorry I'm dying, especially from a brand like Mango where they are generally a little bit more expensive. So yeah, I think it's meant to be cropped, however because it's in a medium, it's just kind of average length on me. But obviously I usually go for like blue or black denim. So having a red is like a really nice way to like add a pop of colour to a really simple outfit. So I thought it was something a little bit different, and yeah, like all my like cream and black and white pieces will work with this, and it does just add that little bit of colour to an otherwise very bland wardrobe. So that is everything I picked up. I really hope you guys did enjoy this little haul. I think I'm going to do a video in about a week just talking about my experience with secondhand September and the sort of things I've learned from it. So hopefully some of you guys are interested in that, because it has really like changed my mindset about shopping, which I never thought would happen, but honestly it has been a game changer, and I've got so many nice secondhand things. So I hope it inspires you guys to go out and have a look in your charity shops, because there are so many hidden gems in there like you wouldn't believe. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling and I will see you guys very soon with another video.